The B-2 Spirit bomber is a marvel of modern military technology. It's designed to be nearly invisible to radar. This stealth capability makes the B-2 a critical asset for penetrating enemy defenses. It can deliver a devastating payload of conventional or nuclear weapons. The B-2 is a true force multiplier. It can change the course of conflicts with its unique abilities. The B-2's design is what sets it apart. Its sleek, flying wing shape minimizes its radar signature. This makes it incredibly difficult for enemy air defenses to detect. The bomber is also coated in radar-absorbent materials. These further reduce its visibility to radar systems. This combination of advanced technology makes the B-2 a ghost in the sky. The B-2's stealth capabilities are not its only advantage. It can carry a massive payload of up to 40,000 pounds of ordnance. This includes precision-guided bombs, cruise missiles, and even the massive GBU-57B MOP bunker buster bomb. This bomb is specifically designed to destroy heavily fortified targets. It's a weapon few other aircraft can carry. The B-2 Spirit bomber represents a significant investment in American air power. Its development and deployment demonstrate the United States' commitment to maintaining a technological edge in military aviation. The B-2 is a symbol of American military might. It is a reminder of the potential consequences of challenging the United States. Tensions in the Middle East escalated dramatically in March 2025. A new campaign against Houthi forces in Yemen began. This campaign was spearheaded by aviation and missile strikes. The United States, seeking to project strength and deter Iranian influence, took a decisive step. They deployed several B-2 Spirit bombers to Diego Garcia. This base is strategically located in the Indian Ocean. The deployment of the B-2 bombers was a clear signal. It showed the seriousness of the US commitment to the region. The B-2S are not deployed lightly. Their presence underlined the high stakes involved in the Yemen conflict. The world watched closely as the situation unfolded. The deployment to Diego Garcia was significant for several reasons. Firstly, it placed the B-2S within striking distance of Yemen. This allowed for rapid response times and increased operational flexibility. Secondly, Diego Garcia provided a secure and well-equipped base of operations. This was essential for supporting the complex logistical needs of the B-2 mission. The decision to deploy the B-2S was not taken lightly. It was a calculated move in response to a complex geopolitical situation. The bombers represented a powerful deterrent. Their presence alone sent a message of resolve to both allies and adversaries. The world waited to see how the situation would develop. The deployment of the B-2S was not an isolated incident. It was part of a larger military buildup in the region. This buildup was a clear indication of the escalating tensions in the Middle East. The United States was sending a message that it was prepared to defend its interests and its allies. The US deployed a formidable array of military hardware to the Middle East. This included F-35 Lightning II stealth fighters. These provided tactical air power and close air support. A-10 Thunderbolt II attack aircraft were also deployed. These tank killers provided a powerful ground attack capability. The US Navy also bolstered its presence in the region. 2 aircraft carrier strike groups, including the USS Harry S. Truman, were deployed to the region. One of these powerful groups was specifically positioned in the Red Sea. This provided a significant naval presence near Yemen. This military buildup was a clear demonstration of American power. It showed the capability of the United States to project force around the world. The deployment of such a significant force was not just about military strength, it was also about sending a message. The United States was telling the world, and particularly Iran, that it was not to be trifled with. The presence of such a large military force inevitably raised tensions in the region. It also sparked debate. Some argued that it was a necessary show of strength. Others worried that it increased the risk of a wider conflict. However, one thing was clear. The United States was prepared to use all means necessary to defend its interests in the Middle East. The US military faced significant challenges in Yemen. The Houthis, despite their limited resources, proved to be a determined and resourceful adversary. They employed unconventional tactics and weaponry. This posed a constant threat to US forces and their allies. One of the most significant challenges was the Houthis' use of sophisticated air defenses. These included surface-to-air missiles supplied by Iran. These weapons posed a serious risk to US aircraft. This was highlighted by the downing of several US MQ-9 Reaper drones. These incidents underscored the dangers faced by American forces operating in the region. The downing of the drones had a significant impact on US military tactics. It forced a reassessment of the risks associated with using manned aircraft in contested airspace. As a result, the US military relied heavily on standoff munitions. These are weapons launched from a safe distance. Navy fighters operating from carriers in the region played a crucial role in delivering these strikes. This reduced the risk to US pilots and aircraft. However, it also limited the flexibility and precision of American air power. The Houthis' ability to threaten American air power was a game changer. It forced the US military to adapt its tactics and strategies. This underlined the complex and evolving nature of the conflict in Yemen. The US was engaged in a new kind of war. It was a war fought against a technologically savvy and determined enemy. The situation in Yemen demonstrated the evolving nature of warfare. It showed that even technologically advanced militaries like the United States can face significant challenges against determined adversaries. The conflict underscored the need for adaptability, innovation, and a clear understanding of the enemy and the battle space. De-escalation and dialogue are crucial skills in conflict resolution. It's not just about ending a disagreement, but about understanding and addressing the underlying issues. One of the first steps is to remain calm and composed. This helps to prevent the situation from escalating further. Active listening is another key component. This means really paying attention to what the other person is saying without interrupting or planning your response while they're speaking. It shows respect and can help to diffuse tension. Empathy plays a significant role in de-escalation. Trying to see the situation from the other person's perspective can foster mutual understanding and pave the way for a more constructive conversation. It's also important to use I statements instead of you statements. For example, saying, "I feel upset," rather than "you always." This reduces the likelihood of the other person feeling attacked and becoming defensive. Lastly, finding common ground can be very effective. Identifying shared interests or goals can help to shift the focus from the conflict to collaboration. By working together towards a common objective, both parties can feel more invested in finding a resolution. Remember, de-escalation and dialogue are not about winning an argument, but about finding a peaceful and productive way forward for everyone involved. So what does this mean for the United States? Well, the implications are vast and complex. The US must navigate this evolving landscape with both caution and foresight. It's not just about military strength. It's also about diplomatic agility and strategic partnerships. The balance of power is shifting, and the US needs to adapt accordingly. Despite various diplomatic efforts, nuclear tensions remain a significant concern. The stakes are incredibly high and the risks are ever present. It's a delicate dance of deterrence and diplomacy where one misstep could have catastrophic consequences. The world watches closely, hoping for stability, but preparing for the worst. Military might alone isn't enough. Diplomatic finesse plays a crucial role in maintaining global stability. The art of negotiation, the power of alliances, and the importance of soft power cannot be underestimated. It's a multifaceted approach that requires both strength and subtlety. In the end, it all comes down to diplomacy and innovation. The ability to think creatively, to forge new paths, and to build bridges rather than walls. The future depends on our capacity to innovate and to engage in meaningful dialogue. It's a challenging road ahead, but one filled with opportunities for those willing to take the journey.